Okay, so here we are back at Test Sermon 3. And what I want to do here is I'm going to show you how to add on additional attachments to a sermon. So what we're going to do here, and we're going to do that actually in the sermon description, which is going to be shown right here. So when you're in the sermon actually and you're logged into the system, up here one of the things you're going to see is Edit Sermon. You can click on that and it's actually just going to take you directly into the sermon editing screen. Remember I said we're going to actually write some code here, and we're going to do that. You'll notice that I'm no longer in the visual editor here, which gives you the what you see is what you get interface. Instead I've came over here and I've clicked text actually, and now I get these little buttons up here, and now I get just some plain text. You notice here it's nice and styled, but over here it's just plain and looks boring like code. So I'm going to go ahead and put a space in there. And now before I do anything here, I need to upload what I need to actually upload as a media attachment what I want to attach here. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to show you how to do this without ever leaving this page actually. I mean, you're going to leave the page, but this page is going to stay here. You're going to come over here to Media. You're going to go down and click on Add New, but you're going to right click that and click Open in a new tab, because you're going to need both of these open to do this. Okay. Then you're going to come over here and click Select Files. Now on the desktop I've created just a blank PowerPoint file. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click into that. Okay, and there we are. It just says Presentation 1 is all it says. I'm going to click Edit. All right, and then over here I'm going to get the file URL right here. Okay, and I'm just going to click 3 times in there real quick, which is going to select everything, or you can hit Control and A to select everything once you've clicked in there. And I'm going to copy that URL. Now we've copied this and we've got it in memory. Okay, now we're going to come back over to our sermon, and we're going to come back down into here, and we're going to click Link. And when we do, it's going to bring up this little thing that's going to help us write some code. HTTP is going to be highlighted. Don't do anything. Just press Control and V on your keyboard, and you're going to paste in the link is what you're going to do. Now, another way you could do that would be by right-clicking in there. Once you've clicked in here, you could erase that HTTP, because that's going to come with the link that you just copied, and you could right click and you could hit paste. So you can also do that too. Down here in title, you're going to want to put in the title. We're going to have to enter this twice. I know it sounds a little silly, but there's a reason, and I'll explain why. So we're going to type in presentation. Okay. I'm going to tell this to open the link in a new window /tab, which this will either open it up in a new window and then display the file, or it will open it up in a new window, and if the browser is not capable of displaying a PowerPoint file directly, it will allow them to download that file to their computer so that they can either play it with PowerPoint, or they can also play it with the free PowerPoint player that there is available from Microsoft. So even if they don't have PowerPoint, they can still play PowerPoint files. So once we've done all of this, we've put in our URL from our media, we've given it a title, we've told it that we want it to open in a link in a new window tab. I'm going to click Add Link, and look, it creates this nice bit of code and automatically puts our cursor exactly where we need it, because remember, we entered in presentation here to the title. We're going to enter that in again. Okay. There's a reason for this. This is for search engines /WordPress search. Okay, that helps it to index better. This, okay, is what people are actually going to see on the front end. Okay, these can be different. Okay, but 99.9% of the time they're the same. And I know it's annoying to have to enter it twice, but that's just what we have to do. So once we've done that, now we're done. Now we click Update. Alright, I'm going to click over here to View Sermon, open that up over here, and now you see under Description we have a link to presentation. And if I click that, my browser, because this is Firefox, if it was Internet Explorer, it would have probably just opened up. But because it cannot open it, all of a sudden I get a download thing, which either allows me to click and open it. I can either save it to my desktop if I want, or I can just click, open that up with Microsoft PowerPoint, and it'll just open it up. And as you see, it's just a blank presentation file is all it is. So anyhow, and you can add any type of file there. This does not have to be a PowerPoint file. It can be utilizing the method I just taught you when linking files in a sermon. You can link any type of file, and you can link as many types of files as you want. When adding in sermon notes, they have to be a PDF. But this method I just showed you, you can link anything you want to any sermon, and you can link as many items as you want to any sermon. So anyway, that is how you link extra attachments to sermons. And we'll go back into that, and I just want to show you, if you wanted to delete that, as you see in the visual editor over here, you're going to get this. If you want to delete that, you want to come into the text and you want to remove all of that code, and then just click update is what you want to do. And then, as you can see now on the front end, when we refresh, the presentation link directly below the description is gone. So that's just a quick way. Just wanted to also take you through an overview of how you're going to delete that if you want to get that out of there. So anyway, that is how you add virtually any type of attachment you want to a sermon here in the WordPress interface.